The late afternoon sun cast long shadows across Pine Valley's pristine streets as officers Maya Chan and Rick Torres cruised through the upscale neighborhood. Manicured lawns stretched endlessly, and luxury cars gleamed in circular driveways. "Hold up," Torres muttered, spotting a sleek black sedan stopped at an ornate iron gate. "That doesn't look right." Chen squinted at the woman stepping out of the vehicle. "Yeah, let's check it out." They pulled up behind Zara Williams as she approached the keypad at the gate. The officers exchanged glances before stepping out of their patrol car. "Excuse me, ma'am," Torres called out, his hand resting on his belt. "Can we see some identification?" Zara turned slowly, her expression calm but wary. She wore a crisp navy blazer and carried a leather briefcase. "Is there a problem, officer?" "Just routine," Chen interrupted, moving closer. "What's your business here?" "I'm checking on a property," Zara replied evenly, reaching for her purse. "Whoa, slow down," Torres barked. "Keep your hands where we can see them. You don't exactly look like you belong in this neighborhood." Torres radioed for backup, and within minutes, 2 additional patrol cars arrived with flashing red and blue lights painting the quiet street in chaos. The commotion drew attention from nearby houses. Kim Rodriguez peered through her kitchen window, then quickly grabbed her phone. "Jose, come here. Something's happening at the gate." Her husband Jose hurried over, and they both watched as the officers surrounded Zara. Kim began recording through the window. "Step away from the vehicle," Chen ordered. "We need to search your car." Zara complied, her jaw tight with controlled frustration. The officers rifled through her sedan, pulling out road blueprints, construction documents, and planning permits. "What's all this?" Torres demanded, unrolling the architectural drawings. "Those are the blueprints for the Pine Valley Development Project," Zara explained patiently. "I'm the lead architect. I need to inspect the final construction phase." Chen laughed harshly. "Right. And I'm the mayor. You expect us to believe you designed this whole neighborhood?" "Check the permits," Zara said firmly. "My name is on every document." Torres shook his head dismissively. "Nice try. These could be stolen. You're coming with us for trespassing and possession of stolen property." "This is harassment," Zara stated clearly, knowing Kim was still filming from her window. Captain Lisa Park's face turned ashen as she processed the situation. "Officers Chen and Torres, you are suspended immediately pending a full investigation." "But Captain, we were just..." Torres started. "Enough!" Park snapped. "Remove your badges and weapons. Now!" Community leaders began arriving after Kim's video went viral on social media. Local news vans pulled up, reporters rushing toward the scene with cameras rolling. This is Channel 7 News reporting live from Pine Valley, where architect Zara Williams was wrongfully detained at her own development project, announced reporter Sarah Kim. Mayor David Thompson stepped forward, extending his hand to Zara. "Ms. Williams, on behalf of our city, I sincerely apologize for this inexcusable treatment." The suspended officers stood silently as their colleagues escorted them away from the scene. "Both officers will undergo mandatory bias training and face disciplinary hearings," Captain Park announced to the growing crowd. "This behavior does not represent our department's values." Zara watched the officers leave, her expression resolute. "I hope this becomes a learning moment for everyone involved." The media captured every word, ensuring the story would reach far beyond Pine Valley's borders. 3 months later, Zara stood before the city council, presenting her comprehensive police bias training program. "We can turn this painful experience into positive transformation," she declared confidently. The Pine Valley community rallied behind her initiative. Kim and Jose organized neighborhood meetings, fostering dialogue between residents and law enforcement. Local businesses contributed funding for the training sessions. Mayor Thompson signed new policies requiring cultural sensitivity education for all officers. Body cameras became mandatory during every interaction. Citizens could now file complaints through an independent oversight board. Zara's story spread nationwide, inspiring similar reforms in dozens of cities. She received speaking invitations from police academies and community organizations across the country. Change doesn't happen overnight, Zara told a packed auditorium during her first keynote speech. But when good people stand together, justice prevails. Officers Chen and Torres completed their retraining and publicly apologized. They became advocates for the new program, sharing their story as a cautionary tale. Pine Valley transformed from a symbol of division into a model of unity. The ornate gate where everything began now bore a plaque reading, "Building bridges, not barriers." Zara smiled every time she passed it, knowing her neighborhood truly belonged to everyone.